Hiya, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making tabbouleh. Tabbouleh is a popular Mediterranean side dish made with bulgur wheat and chopped salad, and it needs parsley. If you don't have parsley, it's not tabbouleh. For my version of tabbouleh, I'm using wheat, as mentioned, some olive oil, some coriander leaf, some paprika, cucumber, lime, tomato, some green and red pepper, as I stated, parsley, a couple of spring onions, and I'm also using half a stock cube. I also forgot to mention, as you can hear in the background, you will need some hot water. This recipe will serve two, so therefore I'm using 1 cup of bulgur wheat, and to this jug I'm going to add half a vegetable stock cube, it says gracefully, and some water, hot water, just a little, and I'm going to dissolve the stock cube. I'm using gel stock cube, so this is going to dissolve a lot quicker than the dried cube ones. I'm now going to add a bit more water, probably to about 400 mils. Oops, another stir, and that should be ready. I'm now simply just going to add the bulgur wheat to a large bowl. I'm going to add the stock, and then simply stir. Okay. And I'm going to give it just a couple of minutes just to see how much of this is going to absorb. Right, I can see that it hasn't absorbed that much water, or the stock, so I'm just going to add just a little bit more, because I want at least about 3 centimeters from the top of the bulgur wheat with the stock. Yep, that will do. Now I'm just going to simply cover it and leave it for 30 minutes, and the bulgur wheat will be cooked. While the bulgur wheat is happily absorbing the stock, I'm going to prepare the salad ingredients. I'm going to start off by peeling some cucumber. And I'm going to remove some of the seeds, because this will just make the salad a bit watery. Just use a spoon for this. Okay. Now I'm simply just going to slice this. And add it to our bowl. Sorry, a separate bowl. Next, I've got my peppers, and again, I'm just going to simply just chop this, and our green peppers. As I said, this is a very simple dish, but lovely, really tasty. Okay, and put that in a bowl. I must remember to try not to scratch. Right, tomato, nicely washed. Oops. Again, guess what I'm going to do with this? Yes, I'm going to slice it and cube it. But I'm going to remove the seeds. And I'm going to add that to the cucumber and the peppers. Gingerly, so it doesn't scratch the board. Right, I'm using 2 spring onions, but you can use less. And guess what? I forgot the red onion. Anywho, I'm going to chop some green onions. I'm always forgetting something. I do like my red onions in my tabbouleh. So, this is really embarrassing. Now you're going to watch me peel a red onion. Wow. You can never be well prepared. Or too well prepared, should I say. And it's obvious I wasn't. Throw that in there. Oh, by the way, I'm not throwing this in on the floor yet. My cousin bought me this. It's really good. You just hang it on your door or your kitchen door, and yeah, collects all the rubbish. Now, this is how I like to finely chop my onions. I normally do this, get it all together in the middle and just chop. I'm not a chef. Well, I'm trying to be an aspiring chef. It's not going to happen. I know it's not. Right, I'll add those. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add the second half. The other way you can actually do this is, as you see, I've actually cut it like this way and left the bottom on. You could slice it like this and then cut it like that. The only reason I don't like doing that, because when you come to the end, it's a bit fiddly. Well, I find it fiddly, and just discard the end bit. And there you have it. Oops. Let's get rid of these bits. Right, yep, that's good to go. That can go in there. Right, parsley. When you buy parsley, make sure that you rinse it under cold water and then wrap it in a tea cloth, and that will absorb all the water. Yeah, don't just shake it, because you really don't want water in your tabbouleh. So I'm just going to roughly chop only the leaves. I'm not using the stalks. So right on its bunch as it is. Just gotta finely chop this parsley. And as I said, tabbouleh isn't tabbouleh unless you put a whole load of this stuff in it. And it has to be finely chopped as well. So big leaves like that, nah, you've got to make sure it is really finely chopped. So and add that in. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is give that a little quick mix. And then I'm going to just cover it and wait for the meat to cook. Right, it's been 30 minutes now. And it's done. So, all I'm going to do now is just fluff it up. Ooh, that looks good. And I'm going to simply just add the salad. Before seasoning, I'm just going to have a quick taste of the wheat, just to make sure that it's got enough salt. Yep, that's good. So I'm now going to add half a teaspoon of paprika. As I said, I do love my paprika. Half a teaspoon of coriander. Now, this is not tradition in a tabbouleh, but I do like coriander. Unfortunately, I don't have fresh coriander, so I'm using dried. Okay. Oops. I'm going to just literally drizzle it with some olive oil to begin with. This should take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't want it swimming in it. And now I'm going to cut half a lime. That was a bit obvious, I'm cutting half a lime. And I'm going to just squeeze it over. Yep. And you know what I've just done? I have used regular olive oil when actually I wanted garlic olive oil. Garlic. Regular. So this doesn't have that little hint of garlic taste that I want. Well, it's a good job that I didn't put too much of the regular olive oil, because now I can put a little touch of the garlic one in. If you make this properly, use garlic, olive oil, or crush a garlic in it. Right. And there we have it. Right, clean spoon, another taste. Just for the seasoning. That is good to go. Oh, that's nice. That's really not good. And there you have it, my quick tabbouleh. My version with added paprika. And just for your benefit, another clean spoon. I'm going to run out of spoons. So look at that. Absolutely tasty. Look. Delicious. Really good. Really, really good. You must try it. If you like my version of tabbouleh, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until the next time, see ya.